What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. Just been really busy with work. I haven't had the chance to take the bike out. We're gonna go for a little cruise. Enjoy the ride with me. Sounds like there's a lot of wind noise coming through my helmet. I hope there's not, and you guys can hear me pretty well. Today we're going to be talking about, is the Yamaha R6, I mean, we can go, you know, 06, 07, 08. Is this specifically being an 07, is it worth it in 2024? And I would definitely say, you know, for the people who don't want to hang around for the video, yes. Yes. Now here's why. Let's say you're going for, you know, 2017, 2018, you know, anywhere from like 2018 to 2020, you know, for a Yamaha R6, you're probably going to be looking at, you know, a little over 10,000. You know, when you first want to step into the 600 class, unless you've been riding for years, and I still don't recommend going to buy a brand new bike. You know, this bike is wrecked. I got it for, and it wasn't wrecked badly. You know, I'm talking about it was probably low-sided. You know, the fairings were a little messed up. Side note, always check your back, guys. Make sure there's nobody behind you. You know, wanting to scoot by or push you off the road. The last thing you need. But back to what I was saying. So I picked this bike up for, I want to say, I don't remember, there's so many of them. I want to say it was around 5,500. So you do the math. You get a little bit older of a bike, still runs great. You know, I don't have any major problems with this thing. You know, if you look back on my channel, there is some oil leaks I had to fight. You know, that this bike was dropped, so I had to change a couple covers. You know, and obviously the fairings have yet to come in. But there's a color change coming soon, so you guys could comment down below and let's see what your guesses are to what color I'm going to be going with. I think it's going to look nice, and I've had a bike with this color before. So I think getting that color on this bike will look really nice. But, you know, I want to say, as far as the price goes for this bike, I think I picked it up around $5,500. And, you know, note, I was not in Texas when I bought the bike. So, you know, prices may be a little bit different down here versus other states. You know, but I would definitely say, reliability-wise, this bike has not given me one problem, but the problems that the previous owner caused. You know, so it's been good to me. As long as you maintain these bikes like they're your baby, treat them like they're a part of you, and that they'll last you forever, really. You know, I do an oil change on this bike extremely often. Just because I bought so much of it, I have it readily available. And I like it to run tip-top shape, even though the bike doesn't look tip-top shape. Because I really do beat on this bike. You know, there is times that I'm gentle on it, don't get me wrong. But most of the time, I'm really using this bike to its full potential. So, if you're out there considering buying an older Yamaha R6, you know, you're on the fence about, you know, it's an older bike, and, you know, the perk is it's not as much money. Now, the perk is, if you get lucky and you get a really, really solid bike, well, it doesn't have as much of the electronics as the newer bikes have. So if you were to fix a 2020 Yamaha R6, it may be more, now I don't know off the top of my head, it may be more expensive to fix that bike versus fix this bike. And I fix all my bikes myself. That's why it takes so long for me to fix bikes. You know, I'm not saying I'm just coming at this with my eyes closed. You know, I've done this a couple times now, and you know, I've just financially, I'm waiting on, you know, getting everything together for this bike. You know, and maybe it'll stay on the channel, and maybe one of my other bikes will come into play. You know, I don't know. I haven't decided. The other bike you guys will absolutely love. It's the big brother to this bike. It's one of my absolute favorite bikes, and I did not bring it with me. So I'm in Texas, and it is not here. But I was going to bring this one so that I can work on it while I'm, you know, keep me kind of occupied on my spare time. And plus, I'll sell it when I'm done. But now I'm thinking, you know what? This bike is so nimble, and it handles a lot differently than a leader bike. And you know, I just enjoy it. I go fast enough on this bike. I feel like having a leader bike, I would be able to control myself, don't get me wrong, but I would definitely be trying to reach, speed-wise, not handling-wise, speed-wise, the potential of that speedometer. If you guys know what I'm saying. And for me, I feel like this bike is enough. You know, I don't really need anything faster. At the end of the day, maybe I'm gonna gain about, you know, realistically GPS wise, maybe I'm gonna gain about 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, maybe 50. I have just as much fun on this R6 than I did my R1. You know, and I love the power of the R1. It's just unbelievable. It's unmatched. And I haven't been on the BMW S1000s and the M1000s and the Fireblades and the Ducatis. I haven't really seen them, let alone ride one. I just think this bike at the moment is good enough for me. You know, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there can agree to that. That you really don't need much more at the moment. Is it nice to have that when you do need it? Yeah. Yeah, it is nice. It really, you know, it makes you feel like you have, I can't even explain it. And this video is going to be a completely raw video. I'm not going to do a lot of editing. Just talking. You know, you guys, you know, myself to you guys. You know, and enjoy the little light ride today. We're not going super crazy. Traffic's nuts. It's hot. One day, guys, this light will turn green. When? I don't know, maybe next week, but that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Nice quick short one. Quick and to the point.